Hello, people. Another beautiful day. Yeah. Hope your 5 senses work. Health and strength is good. See, we appreciate you customers. We appreciate your feelings. We appreciate you buying our products. See, you bought our Steam Decks. We wanna know, what is your experience like? What would you like to see improve? How was the experience? See, I told you they were interested in your feedbacks. Okay, listen to this. Listen to this. I'm on PC Games In here. Listen to this. Valve want player Steam Deck feedback for its verified games. Yeah, that's what you call caring. That's what you call listening. I told you guys this weeks ago that they wanted feedbacks from you. You thought I was joking? All right. Listen to this. It says here, Valve Software is now seeking player Steam Deck feedback in order to help with its verified playable list, which now boasts over thousands of games, 55,000 that is, 50,000 that is, and counting. It says here, and the developer wants to find out how it can best improve the experience across the board. They value you. You know what I'm saying? It's not always about the dollar bill, man. They care about your experience. They're trying to get better at this. So it's up to you, consumer, now to help them. Now, send those feedbacks. Anyway, says here, the Steam Deck released earlier this year, even though not everyone will get their consoles for a while, and while many games are working totally fine and players are enjoying them, some are causing real problems for the system. Even Final Fantasy, with Gabe Newell himself saying he enjoyed playing Final Fantasy on the Steam Deck, currently isn't working on Steam Deck. So it is good news that Valve has added a feedback system for the Steam Deck. As developer announced this week, Steam will now ask direct questions about your experience running Steam Decks. You can opt out of doing it, but the team is kicking off by gathering user opinion. Yes, they value your information. They want to make the experience better. That means they're going to take the information and apply it to the Steam Deck. Probably make a thinner model with a little bit more juice, or a little bit more horsepower, a little bit more RAM, and then probably apply it to the Steam Deck number 2 whenever that thing comes out. So they care about you. Now, anyway, it says here about titles that are Steam Deck verified. It says here, specifically, Valve wants to know if its compatibility rating, verified, playable, unsupported, are accurate in the user impression. However, the developers state that this feedback won't directly change the deck compatibility category, but instead the team wants to confirm whether the process is enabling the experience. We all want it to. See, they want to work with you, man. It's not like they just built the Steam Deck and just throw it at the public, and then you're sitting there complaining about problems, and then Valve is like, man, these customers always complain about something. We gave them something. We don't care. Anyway, says here, where am I at? It says that at the moment the question is simple, yes or no, but Valve also states that it is just getting started. See, Valve wants your trust. They care about your feelings. Yeah, so send them those feedbacks. Now, don't be a pest now. Be realistic. Anyway, says here, you can check out PC and Game Steam Deck review by following this link, so you can find out why we called it a buggy but brilliant handheld gaming PC. Anyway, man, they're talking, they're funny. But anyway, look, the Steam Deck is good, man. And Valve wants your opinion. Valve wants your feedback. They want to make the experience better. You know, they're building customer relations. You know, I mean, they already got it with the Steam library of games they had run on PC. But we're talking about the portable PC now, the Steam Deck. You know, they want your opinions, and they're gonna look at all of them, and then apply it where they need to apply it. You know, and if changes need to be made, then they're gonna make them, and then go on from there. And you know, and then keep moving. You know, because that's what this video game industry is about. Communication. You know. It's not just all about the company. It's about the consumers too, and also like listening to your consumers. And then, you know, when the consumers like, you know, have an issue with something, you make adjustments, you make changes, you know, and don't take your consumers for granted, you know, because it will come back to haunt you, you know. So listening is the key right now, and you know, building relations is also important. So Valve is just they're concerned, you know. I mean, it's one thing to build a product inside of a warehouse, right? And then you got feedback from there. But now you need the user-based feedback to make it even better, you know? Because in a warehouse, you only got so many people working on it, right? But then the warehouse is a part, the warehouse has humans in it, and the warehouse is a part of the world. But we're talking about the consumers that buy your products, you know? Now the company now is showing interest in the customer's entertainment value and the customer's happiness. This is why Valve built this system for the Steam Deck, a customer feedback system, so they can hear your concerns and your opinions and your thoughts, you know, and take it from there, you know, and then apply it wherever, you know. So it's all about building trust, and this is a trust issue, you know. This all comes down to trust. So Valve is counting on you so they can move forward with the Steam Deck, you know, and then keep moving and keep improving where they need to improve. This was one of the success with Xbox. You know, Microsoft listened. You know, they listened to the fans of the Xbox community. They listened. And look at Xbox One now. I mean, even the 360 got extra life because of that cloud storage. You know, and let's say you got an Xbox One and a 360. You know, you can play your games, but then save it to the cloud. But then that transfer over to the Xbox One. So Microsoft was listening. You know, Microsoft even gave the Xbox One an eject button. You know, they were just listening to all their fans, listen to the feedbacks, listen to their concerns, their complaints and stuff. And Microsoft took the initiative to like, okay, we're gonna make changes here. That's why the Xbox One was getting so many updates, update non-stop, because they want to see the gaming experience, make your gaming experience better. You know, it's not always about, like Phil Spencer said, sales ain't the end all be all to video games, and it's so true. And they made the changes they need to make, and look at them now. You know. They listened and they applied, make changes within the Xbox One infrastructure wise, and then even the players, everyone that owned Xbox One saw it with their own eyes. You know, how much changes was being made. So Valve is trying to do the same thing with the Steam Deck. You know, they're concerned. You know, like I said, it's one thing to build a thing in a warehouse somewhere and then get feedback from the engineers and all that. But then there's the consumer And their feedbacks are more important than the engineer. Even though the engineers are a part of the consumers are important. So Valve is really concerned about this. You know, they're not taking this lightly. So they want to make your gaming experience better. And it starts off by communication. You know, and communication is really important in the game industry. So anyway, what I'm gonna do is this: leave this video for y'all to enjoy, plus the article. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars and Star Trek thing.
Or, I say,
I don't know.